Hey there, Cancer. Welcome to this reading. We're going to look at like four of the biggest changes that you're meant to hear about at this time. I have a little, I'm trying to get back on the right schedule for my readings, so we have like this extra space this month for a reading. So we're just going to see what the biggest changes are, the top four big changes that could be coming in for you for the rest of 2024, and that's going to be that. So you have this whale and this dragon card. The whale kind of represents great depth, or kind of like being able to explore depths in your life, like the deepest depths. And I feel for a lot of you that you are exploring something. You have the Page of Pentacles here, and the Page of Pentacles would kind of be exploring or learning about something new. The Page of Pentacles is the card of studiousness, the card of like learning about something new. The dragon kind of represents history in this deck, or something from the past. And so I don't necessarily think that you're, I'm not talking about like an ex or something like that, but you have the Hierophant here, and the Hierophant kind of represents tradition. And so for a lot of you, you could be looking towards like certain traditions in your life, but these might not be, like traditions like we think of it. It's like maybe, maybe you believe that it might be a more figurative tradition is what I'm trying to talk about here. I feel like this is a good thing. Let me start here. I think this is a good thing because I feel like you're breaking free from a tradition, but like this tradition could be that maybe everybody in your family, for example, has money blocks, and you could be breaking free from these money blocks. And, I think that the first big change that you're meant to hear about right now for 2024 is that you could be breaking that type of tradition. We do have Neptune and Pisces, and Neptune and Pisces is definitely a direct challenge to traditional beliefs. So I think a lot of people are doing this, but you definitely seem to be the one that always gets these messages. And I feel like you're just learning new ways to, explore life, or you're just like learning new ways to do things. And I feel that could be leading to a lot of success. I also do feel if you want love, this could definitely be an earth sign coming in for you. If it's an earth sign, or even if it's not, it might, it could be any sign, but you have the King of Pentacles here, and this could be someone who wants something permanent. So, again, I do see like a big change coming in for you here that, that could be love. And what's interesting as well is I kind of feel like this is a whale and a dragon coming together. So, I'm not sure if you're the whale or the dragon, but take it how it resonates. But it's almost like you could be the whale, I think, in this situation, because I feel like you have great emotional depth, and you could be bringing emotional depth to a situation. And I feel like you could be attracting a person who has like a lot of knowledge and wisdom. Again, the dragon can represent history, like just ancient knowledge or something like that. So, this person is probably just as knowledgeable as you are, but they're kind of like two different types of wisdom. I think in this deck, I can't remember, but in the book, I'm pretty sure she says that the whale is, the creator of the deck, Kim Krantz. This is the animal unknown, what is this? The wild unknown animal oracle is what it's called. But in this deck, I think she says that the whale is kind of like a wisdom keeper as well. So like two people who are very knowledgeable, but maybe in different ways. So if you want love, looks pretty good. You also have the Hierophant here, which could be marriage. So some of you could be meeting a person that you will marry. But again, take it how it resonates. I also think, I kind of feel like this first row is talking about two things. I think that on one hand, it's talking about, potential marriage, but it's also talking about breaking a tradition, but not like a real tradition, like I said. The Page of Pentacles, you have the Queen of Wands. Yeah, I definitely feel like you're very attractive at this time. So if you want love, I would get out there with the Queen of Wands. I feel like you could definitely be attracting someone new. Queen of Wands is about being bold, being assertive, not being afraid to get out there and shine. That's really all I'm getting here, which is interesting as well. Like, I think that this year there could be a lot of changes with you. You could be trying to get attention. You could be dressing differently. I literally feel that she is saying that you need to call attention to yourself. And it doesn't matter what gender you are, either Cancer, man, woman, whatever. I don't care. But I think that this is just saying it's like time for you to do things that call attention to yourself, like in a positive way. Yeah, with the King of Pentacles, you have the Lovers. Definitely could be a Taurus for sure. I mean, you have Taurus twice here in the same row. Could be any sign, general reading. They could just have Taurus in their chart as well. But, this is definitely a true lover, I feel. I feel like this is something that's divinely guided as well. So, and I also feel it's very fair. What I really love is that you have the King and Queen of Pentacles here. Could also be a Capricorn as well, I suppose, or a person with Cap in their chart. But the King and Queen of Pentacles are two divine counterparts that really want to be together. They really want to make it work. And you also have the Ten of Pentacles, sorry. The Ten of Pentacles is building and leaving a legacy. So this could be a person where the two of you really make it work. With the Hierophant, you have the Page of Wands. Page of Wands is about going on an adventure, and I think that just looking around here, you have the Chariot. You also have the Knight of Swords. Some of you could be moving, and I do feel like that could be a big change that you are experiencing this year. Some of you I actually feel like don't even know that you're going to move. So, spoiler alert, I think that some of you are potentially going to move with that, and maybe you don't even realize that you're about to move or you're about to make a change. Next, you have this Expectation card and this Pathway card. This is coming up for your next big change, and I do feel you are kind of stepping off on a new path. You have this Eight of Swords, and you also have the Nine of Wands as well. So this would really tell me that the path that you're stepping off on is something that you are going to give one more chance to, especially with this Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands is my card of perseverance, not giving up. And if we go this way here, Ten of Pentacles to the Chariot, damn. It's Cancer, that looks amazing. Going this way, you, Queen of Cups to the Two of Wands. Damn, amazing. The Two of Wands says you have the whole world in your hands. So continuing on a journey and not giving up is clearly going to be something that's very beneficial for you, especially if you're trying something new. The other thing I would say here is that the Nine of Wands is a card of experimentation, so it says that if you can try as many different ways as possible to do something, then you should, because, it's a really good card of experimentation, trying new ways of, getting something to work, and that's what I would do here with the Nine of Wands. You also have the Justice card, and the Justice card, of course, can represent balance. Sorry, wrong camera. It can represent balance and justice coming into your life. I kind of just get this feeling that you feel the universe is more on your side. Like sometimes when the Justice card comes up, I just feel that, like on a personal level, the person I'm reading for, you just feel that when you put energy into something, you're getting energy out. So you feel that the universe is being more fair, or, it's kind of like more on your side. So it's like a little bit of like wind in your sails, right? Let's put it that way. And I definitely see that as a big change that's coming in this year. I'm not saying this year is going to be perfect by any means, but what I do feel is you just feel a little bit more wind in your sails. So I hope that makes sense, but I definitely get that there. If you're dealing with something legal, by the way, it looks to me like you could be, having some sort of settlement here, or bringing a legal situation to an end. You also have the Eight of Swords. I actually feel pretty good about this because I feel like you're getting unstuck based off this reading. The reason being is you go down to the Two of Wands here. You also go over to the Chariot. So I really feel that you are kind of like setting yourself free from something that has maybe been holding you back for a very long period of time. Eight of Swords is only seeing one way of doing things. So if you've been stuck in anything for a long time, you could be setting yourself free from that. With the Eight of Swords, you have the Five of Swords. Five of Swords is like a separation. And so some of you maybe have gone through a separation with a person here in the past, and I kind of feel some of you are dealing with a person who won't leave you alone, and I feel the good news is that some of you are getting rid of this person, so I don't think this is too bad. With the Justice card, you have the Judgment card. Like I said, I knew I was feeling something about a settlement here. So whenever you have Justice with Judgment, it definitely can represent like receiving a settlement offer, a payout, something along those lines. So I would definitely say if you're dealing with something legal, this looks like a payout to me. The other interesting thing is that you have this life purpose card coming up in your next row. The Judgment card can represent your purpose, answering the call to your purpose, or, kind of like understanding your purpose on a deeper level. And so for a lot of you, you could be feeling like an inner calling or getting some sort of inner calling here. With the Nine of Wands, you have the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is about being spoiled for choice or having a lot of options. And with the Seven of Cups, we need to pick one cup and we need to bring it down to earth. So I feel for a lot of you that you could be manifesting something at this time with the Seven of Cups, or it's almost like, you are getting a bunch of options in your life, or there are just more. I kind of feel like this is tied into that wind in your sales message. It's almost like maybe, maybe it's been harder to get clients and now you have more clients in business. Maybe, you've been trying to get a job, and now all of a sudden there are more jobs that you can apply to. It kind of is just giving me variety here is more the feeling I get. I'm not getting anything traditional necessarily. I mean, although, again, options is traditional, but, I'm just saying, like, I feel that this is more talking about, like, more variety or more options, or it's like things are opening up for you finally. And, whatever it is, doesn't really matter, because I feel like it's a good thing, obviously. It's going to lead to more success. Next, for your next big change, you have this card that says, don't lose yourself trying to hold on to someone. I knew it. I didn't even see this card, and I was getting something here with this right here about someone who won't let go. I don't even think it's you. I think it's a person, but maybe because they won't let go, maybe they're still in your energy and it's like causing problems. So I would definitely be careful of that. And you have this life purpose card. It says, you found your life purpose, creating the life you want. You're manifesting. Recognize that you have everything you need. Yes. So definitely focusing on your purpose. You have the 10 of Pentacles here as well. I'm a big fan of working on a 10 of Pentacles. So, I pretty much encourage everyone to do this, to have a 10 of Pentacles. And I would definitely encourage you to have some sort of 10 of Pentacles in your life. The 10 of Pentacles could be anything. It could be a business idea. It could be a business you work on. It could just be building a family. Having a family is a 10 of Pentacles. But I really feel that you are discovering your purpose here. With the Knight of Swords, I feel that some of you, I kind of feel this is tied down here to the Nine of Wands. Sometimes I feel that because the Knight of Swords is like going this direction, he's going towards the past, not towards the future part of the reading, that he can represent kind of running away from something or getting very close to, success and then kind of going the other direction. And so I feel for some of you that maybe you have experienced that in the past where you got very close to something that you wanted to accomplish and then kind of went the other way, if that makes sense. You have the 10 of Pentacles, so again, prosperity, abundance, good things coming in for you with the 10 of Pentacles, and I really feel this is what you're working towards. The 10 of Pentacles is everything you want and desire in your life, and we don't just get that, of course, we have to continuously work towards it, and so I feel for a lot of you, you're at least trying to build a good life or a quality life, and I think that's all that matters in life, right? We don't have to be perfect, but I think it's a worthy goal to try to make things as good as you possibly can, of course, right? We're all stuck here for a certain amount of time, so you might as well make the best of it. And, the funny thing is I kind of feel that some of you are making that your purpose. It's like maybe there is no specific purpose, but maybe you're just saying to yourself, I'm just going to make the best of my time and do whatever I can. And, I kind of feel that's a good thing almost. It's almost like there's a non-attachment going on here. And I feel like that non-attachment is actually, of course, whenever we get to that point, that's when we manifest the things that we actually want in life, right? When we kind of don't care necessarily how we get it, but we just say, I'm just going to do my best. Sometimes that's enough. You have the Queen of Cups. You're clearly very present in this row. Again, you show up here. You also have the Chariot in your next row, which is you. So I kind of feel you are, you're showing up twice. Whenever you show up as yourself, especially like a major arcana version of yourself, like the Chariot, this puts you in a position of power and strength, and it really allows you to get what you want from the reading. But again, more importantly, it says that you are very present in this reading. So let's see. With the Knight of Swords, you have the Page of Pentacles here. Yeah. I thought you had it twice, and you do, right here at the beginning. So, Page of Pentacles, I almost feel like this is good news because you have the Judgment card to the Page of Pentacles. And what I would say here is that if someone is rushing in with good advice or something, this would be something you want to listen to. So, again, some of you, maybe you get close to giving up on a dream or something that you want to create, and I feel like the universe is sending you a person that's wait, don't give up on your 10 of Pentacles. I'm gonna tell you how to get there. So I would pay attention to people in your life for the rest of the year. I think there could be a lot of guidance. Yeah, with the 10 of Pentacles, you have the Star. Love it. The Star is your North Star. It is kind of the worthy ideal, exactly what I was talking about with that 10 of Pentacles. So the Star is about having a North Star, having something to aim at, having something to kind of create in your life, having that one thing that you focus on, that you manifest or work towards and try to bring down to earth, having that big goal, wish, or dream. So, I feel for a lot of you, you could definitely be manifesting, or working towards a big goal, wish, or dream here. With the Queen of Cups, you have the Ace of Cups here. I thought I saw something else, but, again, really good love reading, all in all, I would say. I think that when it comes to love, I would listen to your heart. What is your heart telling you to do? As I've said before, I see a big change in love for Cancer. I think that Cancer, it's not a bad thing. Maybe, I know a lot of Cancers, and some of you love to nurture, which there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying you're all the same, but, I kind of see Cancer, and again, it doesn't matter what gender you are. Like, I think Cancer is used to being the mother. Like I said, no matter what gender you are. And so I think that Cancer is getting to a place where they are more mothering themselves, like in a good way. We're talking about this is like a healthy thing. And also finding a person who also can mother themselves, so doesn't necessarily need a mother. That doesn't mean that you can't nurture a person, and it probably means you'll actually want to nurture them more because you're taking care of yourself, they're taking care of their self, and then there's no one is like wasting too much energy in that situation. So I feel for a lot of you, there's like a very good connection coming in for you if this is in regards to love. It's a person who is perfectly capable of fulfilling themselves, who doesn't need another person. And I really get that feeling here because, the Ace of Cups is having more than enough. The cup overflows without having to do anything extra. So really nice. In your last row here for your last big change, love it. You have my favorite card in this deck, which is this Serendipity card. And you also have this Time for a Nap card. That Serendipity card is luck, and it is also things changing, or kind of things falling into place for you, things working out for you. And so I really feel you could be entering into a time where things are just kind of falling into place. Things are working out better than they have before. It's kind of funny because, like I said, when I sat down to do the 2024 readings in general, they just yearly readings, I really didn't think it's an 8-year and all this other stuff, big freaking deal, right? And so I really didn't think that the readings were going to be that great financially because really, if there's going to be a year where the dollar collapses, it's like this year. And, so I wasn't sure, but really the readings have been freaking amazing. So, as far as money is concerned, so I feel there could be a very lucky change in your finances, or there just could be improvements in your finances. You have the Chariot, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Two of Wands. Again, Chariot is you showing up as yourself. Whenever you show up as yourself, this puts you in a position of power and strength, allows you to get what you want from the reading. So I see a lot of success here with the Chariot, and I also see you doing things to set yourself apart. The Chariot is all about leaving the city behind him. He's leaving the city behind him and he doesn't really know where he's going. There are these two sphinxes here. The sphinxes represent the mysteries of the universe, and he is just trusting that he is in alignment. He has these stars in his canopy, these moons on his shoulders, and it just represents as above, so below. So again, he is just trusting that he is in alignment and that they will guide him in the right direction. So I definitely feel that for a lot of you, that you are being guided in a direction with the Chariot. And I feel like you're just kind of like, you're just in alignment. The universe is bringing you to where you need to go. You have the Queen of Pentacles. Again, like I said, I definitely feel there could be a divine counterpart coming in for you. I really do feel this person is a dream come true in a lot of ways. Like I said, I kind of feel it's just right. There's not too much energy. You don't have to give this person too much energy. You don't have to mother them or anything like that. But by default, maybe you do because you don't have to. It's interesting how that works, right? Like when you don't have to do something, you naturally maybe want to do it. So there you go. You have this Two of Wands. Two of Wands about taking the lead, and I definitely see you taking the lead this year. I personally think that water signs are going to be starting to take the lead in this year. Water signs are going to step up more into leadership positions. I think you, Cancer, are definitely going to be seeing yourself getting into leadership roles. I really see that in the future, people are really going to be coming to water signs, especially you, Cancer, looking for answers, guidance, all that other stuff. So I really think it's just talking about your role in the world. With the Chariot, you have the Devil. Definitely could be a Capricorn, though. The Devil doesn't have to be a bad card. What I would say is we do have Saturn in Pisces, so Saturn in a water sign. I would definitely, watch your health, no bad habits, things like that. But, other than that, I feel there could just be a Capricorn as well. There's definitely like an Earth sign or someone with a lot of Earth in their chart coming in for you. With the Queen of Pentacles, you have the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords about moving on to calmer shores here. I thought you had another six. I guess not. But, again, I feel you are kind of moving towards bigger and better improvements. With the Two of Wands, you have the Sun. Damn. Sun in the star here is fame and fortune, which is crazy. Pisces also had the Sun and the star. But they're also both amazing cards. So I see a lot of success coming in for you here, Cancer. a lot of just good stuff. This is a very good reading. You have this carriage card. It says a journey, either physical or mental. I think we talked about this, that definitely a big change for you could be a move. I even think that some of you don't think you're moving and are. Obviously, that's not going to be for all of you. And again, if that happens to you, then this is going to be a good thing. I have by August or something like that popping into my head. So, maybe by the month of August, you're going to have more details on like what the hell I'm talking about, right? But, I think that some of you could be moving. You have this ring card. It says a marriage will take place either romantic or in business. So there you go. We definitely see a lot of good love stuff here. You have this career card. So definitely positive changes in your career. I would encourage you to definitely take leadership roles, or if you can step into leadership positions, I would definitely encourage you to do that here. Looks like an amazing time for you to do that. You have this dogs card. It says getting together with friends. Yes, it's an amazing year for socializing. So anything you could do to socialize with other people would be a great idea. And then finally, you have this parrot card. It says someone will gossip about you and all your secrets. I would definitely ignore gossip, but I would also make sure you don't say things that you don't want to get out. What do they say? Loose lips sink ships, right? And that's definitely popping into my head here. But, all in all, really good reading, Cancer. So thank you for being here, and definitely enjoy your year.